Happy holidays.
There's 18 knitting and blocking days left till Christmas.
That's not a ton.
No, it's not a ton. Do you know how much knitting I have to do? I don't know why I do this to myself.
I am done my required needed to get knitting. Now the things I have planned, the 3 or 4 little smaller items, are just...
I never feel done. Like I always think, oh, there's time for one more hat. There's time for one more.
Always.
You know what I've decided though? Not everybody is as excited about hand knitted gifts as I am probably about giving them. Like you have to really decide. Is this going to be as thrilling for that person as you think to get it?
And you bust your butt.
Kind of, right? Like picking the right pattern and the perfect yarn. And it may be something that sits in their basket and never gets worn, like mittens or hats or whatever, which is totally cool. I get it. I get it that people don't all love it.
Yeah.
But I have to get more in that mindset. I was talking to someone the other day and she said, I don't knit for anybody unless they ask me, which is awesome. I think that's a great philosophy because then you know they really want it.
Yeah.
I may start down that road.
You won't.
Ask people and say, would you want a knitted gift or do you want me to go get something else or a made gift or whatever? Because I prefer to make everything, but I know that's not for everybody. And I feel like maybe I'm making for people that don't really want it.
Right. Guess where I was this morning? Dentist.
Ew.
I had missed my last cleaning, so this has been almost 2 years.
Ew, that's a long time.
What the heck? So scaling took the full hour. I have to go back in 10 days to get them polished.
Well, they look bright and white, so I can't imagine what they're going to look like when you get done.
I can't even. Like, can you think of a worst way?
Do you know what? I've never had major dental work done. I have one cavity. One cavity? 2 cavities? I think I only have one. I'm pretty sure I only have one. And I got it when I was 40. So I've really never spent much time in the dentist chair. I hate going.
Do you?
I hate it. It hurts. Like when I'm done, after they've done scaling and all that stuff, I have an achy mouth.
Oh, I know.
Your gums ache.
Yeah.
I hate going.
She's super gentle, so it was fine. And then Jordan has one at 2, and then Maddie has one at 3.
Oh, yeah. It's nothing wrong with our dentist. Our dentist is amazing and super gentle.
She is.
But I just hate it.
Don't dentists have a complex?
Oh, poor dentists. You know what? They shouldn't even bother being so nice. Everybody hates them anyway.
Yeah.
And my car got hit in the parking lot once at the dentist.
Really?
And no note.
That's an asshole move.
Total asshole. Giant scratch down my brand new Jeep.
Really?
So sad.
Okay, so we're on Candy Cane Lane.
Yes.
Candy Cane Lane is a crazy busy, the city sort of has, the city has bus rides, everybody decorates. It's like a little wonderland. We just did our decorations yesterday.
That's giant, Dodie.
Guess what I added?
What?
A giant unicorn.
Oh my gosh. So Candy Cane Lane's like a 50-year tradition in Edmonton, right? Yeah. I remember as kids, Mom and Dad driving us down Candy Cane Lane at like 2 kilometers an hour, and people walk down your sidewalk. There's people with hot chocolate stands and food bank donation boxes. There's what else? Santa mailbox.
Horse and hay rides.
So tell me about your house. Your house is on a corner lot, and you go crazy. Your yard's the best.
Ryan, our new neighbor, in the last couple of years, he's starting to go all out. So
good.
The two of us all lit up last night. It looked pretty awesome.
I can't wait to go see. So you got a unicorn. Where do you find these things?
Home Depot.
Oh.
Actually, I got 3 new things. I got a unicorn and a big Christmas tree that matched. It was really twinkly. It's white and stuff.
I can't wait.
And then I got a great big snowman from Costco. It's 7 feet tall.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
What else was I going to say?
I don't know. What's been going on in your life? You've been working lots?
I have. I got the last update out. Mm-hmm. I got a whole bunch more fabric. I'm wondering if people want pre-orders. I don't know. I'll put a thing on Instagram. It won't get done this month, but people like to be able to have pre-orders, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. I think right now it was like the frenzy for Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
And we should probably say thank you to everybody that came to our Etsy shop and bought our Candy Cane graffiti kit. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I feel like we have to say thank you, and I'm sorry.
We didn't realize how supportive everybody out there would be with this kit, and so we had a fraction of what we needed.
We really did, and we thought we had tons. We had as much dyed as could possibly be dyed at the time frame we were working with.
Yeah.
So Antonella of Cozy Posy Yarn Company dyed two giant boxes for us of yarn. This is the last remaining kit. I feel like this is like Turbo Man in Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where they're all fighting over the last doll. This is our last kit. This is our giveaway one. We have a winner today. But I think we're going to do it differently next time. They disappeared, you guys, in hours. And we would never have imagined that. So what we want them to be in the shop for like a week. We want everybody to be able to have a chance.
Yeah, because people who saved the video till the weekend had no chance of getting a kit.
And we had a lot of messages from people that were super bummed. We are super bummed for you. And it was our first time doing it too, so we weren't sure what the response would be. We love that you love it as much as we did.
Kit number 2 is in the works.
Yes.
We've picked a dyer. We've picked one inclusion that super exciting.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. And this time it will be a pre-order. But remember, there is a max to our pre-orders.
Right. You're right. And I think that's a way better way to do it.
Yeah.
So the pre-order will be up for as long as it takes to get to that maximum. So thank you to everybody. And these kits are starting to arrive in mailboxes.
Yeah.
They shipped without tracking. We don't know where they are. Please don't message us and ask us where your package is.
Tracking from Canada, you guys, to the States, the package would have been, the shipping would have been double.
Yeah.
It's just not economical.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we have had great results with that. So the way that this is shipping, it's very successful.
I don't ever have an issue, and mine are sent without tracking.
Yeah. So I think within the next week, they should probably all be at everybody's door.
Yeah. And that's what our plan was. Because we got it done so quick, we knew that we needed these out for the very beginning of December, so people would have them for Christmas.
Yeah.
And the next kit will go up early part of January. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, Jody and I sold ours. We sold everything we could sell to make as many people as happy as we could.
Yeah, because I did keep a few back, and then people message me, and I'm like, oh, well, I do have one here. And so now there is absolutely none.
So you will not see these socks from us, but I can't wait to see them.
Yeah.
Whether they're a hat or mitts or cowls or whatever you decide to knit with them, I can't wait to start seeing people knit with them or give them as gifts, right?
Okay, so I left the nail salon this week.
Those are nice.
I left the nail salon this week with complete glitter gold.
It wasn't even like a disco ball. It was
worse.
It was like those plasticky shoes, that are super glittery.
And there's some
like
really
patent leather almost, but it was like 100% glitter.
There are tons of beautiful glitter. I love glitter.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought leaving.
You know what, Jody? I think it was maybe just the color. It was kind of a yellowy color. I think if you got a different color, I don't think the glitter is a problem.
So 2 days later, I went back for a polish change. I couldn't live with it.
Yeah. If it bugs you, you got to change it.
Oh, anyway. Isn't that funny what a reaction you have if a nail polish is a terrible color?
I'm so bad. They've got 500 choices of nail polish, and I like about 20.
I know.
So, and I've tried ones that I think I'm going to love, and then I see people with kind of rainbows, but they've got olive tone skin and it looks way better on them.
Lisa laughed, my nail.
Did she laugh?
Yeah, she laughed because she goes, when I came back, she goes, I don't know what you were thinking.
Tell her, feel free to say this to me when I pick a color.
Yeah. So then she started with this one and she goes,
sweet.
Do you like it? I said, I love it. I love
it's almost like a blanket is here, this is it. This feels like me.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Nothing's been going on at my house lately.
You decorated for Christmas.
I decorated for Christmas. My husband worked all weekend, so he was home Monday. So it was get it done then or wait a whole other week. So it's done. And I don't do tons. But what I do, I love. I light everything. Like if it's got white twinkle lights, I plug it in.
I want you to come to my house.
Yeah, your house looks amazing. No, it isn't.
Inside.
It is not, Georgia.
I don't know.
Your house always looks beautiful.
You call me Georgia.
I said Jordy.
I'm gonna. Tomorrow's my Christmas tree and laundry day.
I actually cleaned out under my stairs and got rid of years worth of decorations and I was pulling some out, and it was like I went through like a disco phase. Everything was mirrored and I haven't used them for years. But I mean, I just love Christmas decorations. I collect them. I love things like from Costco and Target. They're never super expensive.
Yeah.
I love them.
Should we talk knitting?
Let's talk knitting. Do you have any FOs?
I may be wearing one.
What? it?
What do you mean, FOs?
Stop it. Okay, tell me everything.
Well, I knew the turtle dove I needed a second one, and I wanted it to be a cardigan.
Yeah.
So I knitted again in this Woolfolk yarn, and then this was the dark black color.
So this is Luft?
This is Luft.
Okay.
And this colorway is L6. There's no names.
Okay.
My blue was L5. This is L6.
Beautiful.
And so I lengthened the pattern. I made a full sleeve.
It's like a bracelet sleeve on you. It looks really nice.
Full sleeve. And I made it into a cardigan where I slipped the first stitch on every row. So what I did was, you're supposed to cast on the collar and knit the collar first and then start your raglan. All I did was I cast on the same number of stitches and immediately started my raglan.
So you cast on
Yeah.
and found a center point for
Because
yourself?
it says this will be the front, sleeve, back. So you know where the front is.
Okay.
So I just,
So you put a marker there?
yeah. And there was it's an odd number.
Or you
of
just stopped because you would go
Yeah.
flat.
So
Okay.
once I cast on,
Yeah.
that was my middle.
Okay.
And then I just had to figure out where my stitch markers were.
So tell us.
And I just did a little mock. It's just about a 1-inch little mock collar. And I'm just
And that's the same as the pattern is written?
no.
The twisted rib? It's the same ribbing?
Yeah, same ribbing.
Okay.
It goes, just below my
Oh my God, it's hip length. It's so nice, Jody.
yeah, and it blocked out. All I did was steam block it. This rolled quite a bit to begin with.
Yeah.
But it's laying quite flat now.
You don't need edging of any kind. Like it's laying
No.
beautifully.
I debated putting a little teeny edging on it, but then I thought, it's so pretty without just having the raglan increases here.
I love it, Jo.
And then just the little mock collar and the slip stitch in the beginning.
It's so elegant and so beautiful.
You guys, this pattern is so lovely to knit.
Yes.
This yarn has got that amazing squish factor. It turns out like a sweatshirt.
It's so gorgeous.
It is so
So
gorgeous.
if you feel comfortable making that modification yourself,
you guys,
it's not difficult, right?
It was super easy.
But can I just show an actual cardigan pattern in the same yarn now?
Is it out?
So Turtle Dove is a free pattern by Espace Tricot, and it's written as a pullover.
Yeah.
It's an amazing pattern. It's such a treat to knit.
Yeah.
Shelley Anderson has also done a cardigan. Oops, what did I just do?
It just probably.
There we go. Shelley Anderson has done a cardigan, also same yarn. Very classic style. Like, I don't know how much different it is. It is different.
Lots of ribbing. It's a really heavy hemmed ribbed hem.
And the shoulder I think it's constructed differently, but it's not difficult. But anyway, so if you want an actual cardigan pattern, there is that new one.
I had my eye on that.
It's called Mitra, Mitra, Mitra.
Yeah.
But the Turtle Dove, if you just can find your center point and you put your markers for the raglan increases the same place, right? It's just you're going to stop knitting in the middle of your center
She's
and
so
go flat.
clear about when you finish the collar, which I didn't start with. So just omit that. So cast on the right amount of stitches that the pattern says for your size, because it doesn't change from your collar to where you start the raglan. So I started the raglan, so I cast on the right number of stitches, and it's so clearly spelled out in the pattern how many stitches are now for the front, the back, and the two sides. So it was extremely easy to know that was my front.
Okay.
Divide it by 2 and then start the sleeves, a full back, and then it was a odd number for the front. So I had 1 stitch extra on one side, and that's not going to matter with 1 stitch. So
You can either add a stitch,
Yes.
subtract a stitch, leave it as it is.
Yeah.
And you did a little bit of short row shaping on the shoulders at the back. There's only like 4 short rows.
I did the short rows at the back of the neck to bring it up a little bit. It does. It makes a difference, you guys.
It does make a difference.
Yeah. I like it cozy. I like it higher on my neck.
It just fits better. It follows the shape of the back of our shoulder.
You're right. It's like three rows.
Yeah. But it makes a difference. It adds that little bit more height. I love it, Jody.
I love it too.
You're going to wear that thing forever.
I can't even tell you. I've already worn it. I was wearing it yesterday.
Even when I put mine on now, still, I've probably worn it 15 times at least. I love putting that on.
I've worn it so often, and it's barely starting to pill in the small areas. I was interested to see how this yarn would behave, and let me tell you, it has exceeded my expectations.
I agree, actually. I agree.
Yeah.
Mine has just, it's almost like a little just bit of fuzz. It's not like chunky pills like wool will get. But I am going to use the soft, I have a gleaner, and it's got a very fine blade on it. That should be enough to clean up anything you would need.
Yeah.
But no, I don't feel like it pills at all.
How exciting.
Jody, another sweater. You're a machine.
Now I have to cast another sweater on. No, I'm going to do my Christmas knitting, my 4 or 5 little garment. There's a couple of hats and 3 pairs of the bulky mitts. How quick will those be?
Oh, yeah, no, bulky's awesome.
Yeah.
What was I going to say to you? I just had something to say. Oh, yeah, so we still want to do our knit along starting January 1st, right?
Yeah.
Is it called the Knit Your Ass Off Cal or whatever? Where it's a 2-week knit along. Challenge yourself to knit as much of a sweater as you can. So if you choose something like bulky, maybe you get a whole sweater. But if you choose something, like DK, or who knows what you can knit.
Should we do
It's just a challenge.
Are we going to do it in 2 weeks, or should we do it in a month?
I don't care.
We'll think about that.
I mean, a month, I feel like people can really get a garment done.
Yeah, I think maybe the month of January might be.
So somebody asked, can we swatch yet? Yes, you can.
Go for it.
Get your swatches done, because January 1st is go time.
And we are not going to be podcasting January 1st. So please cast on.
Yeah. We'll put it in the Ravelry group.
Yes.
And maybe we'll remember to do something on Instagram.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Should we tell the winner? Should we make them wait?
No, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so
I'm excited to give this away.
We had over 1,500.
You added stuff.
I did. I said in our Instagram post that we would add a couple of little Grocery Girls extras to this kit. So I threw our brand new stitch markers that have not gone out into the world yet.
Measuring tape.
Measuring tape. And then the awesome Brick Bubble needle gauge, which we will be putting in our shop very soon.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's the whole kit. It's the bag. It's the stitch marker. It's the yarn. It's the recipe. It's everything. And the winner's number was 1063, and her name is Big DG. I think it means big dog. And the question we put out to everybody was, if money and time were not issues, what would you choose to make?
Right.
And she said she would like to make a rose cardigan. And she also said, I'm
Beautiful.
super bummed out to have missed purchasing your kit. So she's in New Jersey.
This
Big
is
DG.
to you.
Coming at ya. If that's you on Ravelry. We will ear burn you maybe tomorrow. Maybe you'll see this today or tomorrow, but we'll ear burn you and let you know.
Yeah.
And ship it out as soon as we get your mailing info. I've been really good about the shipping lately.
It's a lot.
Not always, but it's if you leave it, it is. But anyway, it's all good. Everybody's all out. But we also pulled our should we do everything, all our knit along things? No?
We'll throw those in between.
Okay.
Show us some knitting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't touch my sweaters in the last 2 weeks. When we finished our last podcast, you were like, just publish your sock with one sock knit. But that didn't sound right to me.
No,
so I finished
knew you
them.
wouldn't.
So that took a few days. So I finished my goat's eye socks.
Okay.
And published it.
This lady said, oh my God, I love my kit so much. She picked it up.
From the house?
From the house. And she said, now I got to go get my goat's eye pattern. I'm thinking, what is that? Where did you get goat's eye?
Okay, so I find the naming really, really hard. And then I kind of think, well, what's my favorite place or my favorite things? And one of my favorite places is Banff. But there's the Banff hat and mitts from Tin Can Knits.
Yeah.
And so I thought, maybe not Banff. But if we used to ski as kids at Banff. That was kind of the only place we went skiing. And there's Goat's Eye Mountain. And I thought, oh, I love that.
Oh my God, that's cute.
I love it. So anyway, it sounds like a weird name, but it really is.
Let me take one off.
It really is named after one of my most favorite places ever. And still to this day, if my husband and I want to have a getaway or whatever really quickly, we love to go to Banff.
You guys, look at that.
I really really like these. I really, really like
So
these.
this goes down the front of your leg and on the top of your foot. But look at the back. She's continued ribbing. These are special trays.
There's some really beautiful ones popping up on Instagram too. The Test Knitters did crazy beautiful versions. And it's kind of a pattern that's nice on a tonal yarn or very lightly speckled.
Yes.
Not the crazy speckles. So I love that there's and these have already been worn. I mean, I love them. And I
love
really
them
enjoyed knitting them.
so
So
much.
they're up on Ravelry, and thank you to anybody that has given those a look or purchased them
Yep.
or any of that. So
The link will be in the description box below to Tracy's Ravelry store.
okay, and then
Yeah.
everything we talk about will be in our show notes on Ravelry. We still get people saying, "Where do I find all your info?"
Okay, there will also be a link down below in the description box that will take you to our Grocer Girls Ravelry page.
Wow.
That way you can find the notes.
Awesome.
Yeah. I love you. Speaking of sock patterns, Little Bobbins, Danny of Little Bobbins, just came out with a brand new pair.
Beautiful. I don't know how she can still continue to do all this knitting. She's just had a new baby. Yes, they're gorgeous socks.
Yeah.
Milky Chai, they're
Yes.
called. Yeah. Which is
Beautiful.
another thing that she loves. Like, I think the naming's really hard.
The naming is super hard.
Naming can be really, really hard. As, Goat's Eye, maybe I will regret that one day, but I don't yet. I think Banff is amazing, and if you could ever go, you should. So my knitting, I got
agree.
those socks done. I was knitting so hard on my Birds of a Feather to the point where I thought I could have it done today. Like, I'm this far away.
Wow.
I know. So that's coming. I haven't touched my sweaters, like I said, because I've been holiday knitting.
Are you not going to show that one thing, work in progress?
That hasn't started yet, but I'm going to get it done right away. I have 18 days to knit and block.
Tracy
No, I don't
Miller.
think it's going to take very long.
Is it fingering?
DK.
Okay, not so.
And it's, oh my gosh, the yarn. I got Julie Aslin Lezu DK in the trench color, which is like navy that's been washed in black. And it is the most gorgeous. I can't wait to
So
show you.
fun.
Yeah. So I don't have tons of knitting. I have socks only. But that's okay.
I have socks.
I have
for
lots
Sock
of
Talk
socks.
Today too.
Do
I have
you?
one more work in progress.
I do
So,
have an FO after you.
Tracy. Okay, so Tracy and I talked about we each bought Yarn Ink Advent calendar minis.
Yeah.
And Tracy gifted me the Lemonade Shop minis.
I knew you would love it.
I love it.
Good.
And actually, what came with it is Tanis from Tanis Fiber Arts.
Yeah.
Has a pattern that went with the minis.
So you can be knitting.
Yeah, so
if you
whoever
want.
got the kit got a free pattern. The pattern is out to purchase, but it's all in black and white until the beginning of January because she doesn't want to spoil the colors in the
Yes.
Advent kit. Yeah.
And how are you? Do you love it? So first of all, you love Heather. Heather does these
my
fun,
God, I love
crazy. I should get more of her yarn because
She-
I do love her
She
yarn.
knocks it out of the park. She is so fun with color and her speckles. I just love it. It makes me happy.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So she's down in Colorado,
Yeah.
not Denver. She's outside of Denver, but she's amazing.
She is. So what I'm doing is every single day,
Yeah.
I'm winding them up and adding them to my sock blanket.
Okay, show me what you got.
So this fuzzy one was my last one that I had knit myself. So this first gray was Yarn Ink.
Okay.
No. The
Lemonade?
first gray was Lemonade. This next one is Yarn Ink. Lemonade, Yarn Ink, Lemonade, Yarn Ink, Lemonade, Yarn Ink. And it just happens to be, it might not go back and forth the whole way, just depending on the color.
I love
But
it.
I'm having so much fun. So the last two, I missed yesterday. So
You missed it?
I just didn't get a chance to knit it.
Oh,
So
okay.
yesterday's lemonade was this, you guys. It's
Okay,
sparkle.
love.
It's
Now,
sparkle.
Are any of these colors the ones we can find in her shop, or do you think they're
None of them are
all-
named.
Oh, so they're all just Advent
Yeah.
colors.
And this one, you guys, it has a really fun, like barely there speckle, but it's like the hot.
That's like
hot
bubblegum.
pink.
So pretty.
Yeah. And then Yarn Ink.
I did. So you and I both bought Yarn Ink.
You can show them. You can show the names too.
I will show you the order that they came in. These are days 1 through 6, starting on this side over here.
Like, can you imagine the faded project?
I
you can
feel
do
like
with
she's
this?
really put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
As the people are going to be using this to make a single project. So this is Jingle, which had like the creamy base. Why is it? Creamy base.
Yeah.
The next day was this pale mauvey with like dark purple or chocolatey colored speckles, and that's Mary. The day after that, it was, what do you call that? Like pale bluey gray,
It
right?
is. There's
With the pink again, sort of
Yes.
goes together, and that one's called Joy, love. And then this one was like, what? It's like she went to my brain and picked out my favorite colors. You know, pale taupey gray with the copper and black speckles. It's called Wish. And I'm pretty sure these are never to be repeated, right? I don't know anything about what she's
not
decided.
a recipe writer, so
Oh, really?
No, she's not.
So this is a bluey gray with the dark speckles again. It's called Spirit. It's
See,
hard
and
to
you
see
have
that one.
You have the bluey gray in the previous. Like she's, I don't know.
I think she's fading.
It can't be a fluke.
Well, and these are all numbered. Thank goodness. She's put actually the numbers right there. So if I just want to keep opening these and putting them away, if I choose to knit them in order again, they're all numbered.
Yeah.
But look.
Yeah. So these last two today, I mean, look at this.
Yeah. So pretty.
This was today.
Yeah. Snowflake.
She knew I needed to pick me up after
Kate,
having to go to the dentist.
Do you have a different base than me?
What's your base?
Yeah, 75-25.
Okay, so, oh my God. I did not know this. I feel like such a, oh my God, I feel so spoiled.
You are. Let's just say it. You are. That's really funny. She's so sweet and thoughtful, and she made your favorite base in the advent calendar.
Okay, so I didn't know she did that. I bought it anyway. It didn't matter what
Or
base.
maybe she made my favorite base in this one. No, I don't remember what they were supposed to be.
So this is, mine
Maybe
is
we got to
80-20.
choose. Maybe we got to choose. I mean, this was in the summer. I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but mine's 80-20.
Anyway, I'm thrilled. I honestly don't have time to be knitting something right now, but I want to do something with all of these in order like this.
And
I
it's-
think they're beautiful.
Oh, I'm just having so much fun. I have not, other than the previously the one box from Yarn Inc.
Yeah.
opened anything ahead
I know,
of time.
and isn't it fun in the morning to get up and just open these? Jody bought me the Body Shop, one of the Body Shop. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
That has been a really fun advent calendar.
That was
Body wash, body butter, bath bombs, nail file, like all
Yeah.
these things that you think I would totally buy that myself.
So I think
what's
it's
going
pretty fun with how different these dyers are. Like it's perfect to go in this blanket that, you know, Alicia stays soft.
Yeah.
With her colors, that's just her aesthetic. But then Heather just loves.
And I wasn't worried, like when you said you'd bought yourself the Yarn Inc. calendar. I know you've got this crocheted blanket. You need a ton of minis.
Yeah, because look at this.
You need a ton of minis. So-
Whatever colors, I don't care, right?
Yeah.
And this is going to be a long one. Like this is the,
Isn't that going to be great when you can use it in the living room?
yeah. It's now by my chair. So I haven't touched it for months. So now I have a big, huge, my Jenna Rose medium
Yes.
bass bucket. I have
Yes.
all my nubs of fingering weight
Leftovers?
yarn. So now nothing needs to be wound in this giant basket. So I can
Wow.
just put in a row or two every couple of days.
That's a fun project. One of these days I should start one of those.
I love it.
I would
is
have to
that
get some
new-
help. I really don't know how to crochet hardly anything.
There's that new blanket though. What's that new one that everyone's?
I don't know, that little arrowhead looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have an FO and I completely forgot about it.
Show.
It's so new. Okay. I made a Jolly Wee Elf
With a damn shawl.
just last night. So I love to, this is a church mouse yarn and tea pattern. I've knit a million of them and I always make them an ornament. Like I do a little I-cord. But this is the first one I actually made a teeny weeny shawl in mohair. This can come off.
You got to show this shawl. That is ridiculously cute.
So I knit the pattern exactly as it's written. I used fingering weight yarn, but I used a 2.75 millimeter needle instead of 2.5. I just think it gives it better, not as dense.
Well, the fun thing about that pattern is you can just adjust it with yarn. It could be a big elf.
Yeah, totally. So I made a teeny weeny shawl. It's all mohair. It's mohair with glitter. And it's just Rowan Kid Silk Haze from a gajillion years ago. It's in my stash. But look how much I could make
That's
with one ball.
Oh my God, those are never ending.
Right?
Yeah.
And I used this yarn, and it's very Stellina.
What yarn is that?
This has no ball band on it, but I'm 99% sure this was Ancient Arts. An Ancient Arts yarn in their Stellina
Tracy,
merino
that
base.
color.
I don't know that it has
It's a mauvey.
it's-
Oh my gosh.
It's so beautiful. So I love picking, I love making these little guys, but picking kind of the yarn that goes with the person. But I've never made a shawl before, so I actually really love that.
That's ridiculously cute.
These take about, I want to, like, honestly, if I do it just the way it's written with a scarf, maybe 3 hours. So
Yeah.
I could get one done in an evening. The shawl took longer. So the shawl took about an hour by itself. But I love it, and it's going to be a gift for a friend, and I hope she loves it. I love getting stuff like that.
That's what I want to do. Like, I want to get my Christmas tree up.
Yeah.
I want to get the majority of my wrapping done. So then I can spend my days.
Totally.
I want to do stuff like that.
I had so much fun doing this.
Susan B. Anderson has the cutest long johns pattern, you guys.
I bought it the second I saw it.
It's the old fashioned butt flap
Yes.
men's long johns. She has a little tiny ornament pattern.
I want to knit that in her yarn. And so when I'm doing ornaments, I love, love, love to do ornaments. Go see Susan B. Anderson's Ravelry store. She's got mini sweaters, mini hats,
Yes.
She's got that holiday charm set. But this is the other one that I love to use. 50, and it's just Fair Isle Christmas balls. And they just give you all these patterns. You can knit them in any yarn you want. Just use the size needle that you think
Yeah.
that yarn needs.
Art and Carlos, I love your balls.
Come on, they've got the best balls going. You know that. Love it. So that's another
That's
one.
gorgeous.
But this one's on Ravelry. Pattern was $8 or something. But let me tell you, beautifully photographed, super clear, gives you wrap and turn instructions. And
Church Mouse, we've talked about Church Mouse a bazillion times. It's because they're classic, their patterns are stunning and easy to follow.
yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to knit another one of these for myself. So anyway, super fun. Super fun. Knit yourself an elf.
Love it. Actually, I got a kit. I'm breaking out my kit.
Yes.
And it has different colors for the face. I want a little black
Yes.
or a little Latina.
You could make
elf.
rainbow
Yes,
elves.
I'm going to.
This was just, and honestly, when you look at the pattern, you need 22 meters of yarn to do the whole thing.
It's some very small amount.
17 meters for the main color, 4 meters for the face, 1 meter for the scarf.
Yeah.
So it literally, you do not
4
need,
meters.
You do
That's
not need to
crazy.
buy yarn to make these guys. You have it sitting around somewhere.
Yeah.
And worsted weight, how cute would
I've
that
done
be
them
in
in
a worsted
worsted.
weight?
Yeah, they're adorable.
And
in
then they would
worsted.
just sit on your table instead of.
I put a little bit of weights, beans in the bottom in a little Ziploc bag, and then it just sat on the.
This has a loonie in it. They're like, put a washer in it. I don't have washers.
It came in my kit.
So there's a lucky loonie in there and then I just used polyester fiber fill from the craft store from Michael's.
You're funny. You could use beans, whatever you got.
So this person, if she's ever looking for a buck, she can rip open her elf.
That's funny.
Oh my God. So honestly, I don't have a lot of FOs, but I started socks and stuff.
Did you start your Advent socks?
I did. You want to show them?
Tracy Miller.
I know, but I
Yes.
got behind because I started knitting my birds of a feather. So I have to catch up a couple of days.
I'm not
today.
behind. Actually, I'm behind on one sock.
Yeah. I got a Christmas bag.
You did.
How
Did you buy
cute is
that?
I did. This is the scrappy thread. Where is her little thing?
I just saw it right there.
Oh, it's way in the corner up here. I was looking at down the bottom. So the scrappy thread, who's Erica. And she's a quilter and she had all these scraps left. And that's how she started her business. She just started making scrappy bags.
I've had this fabric before.
Yeah.
Is it not stunning?
It's awesome. Like she's
Yes.
put together kind of, it's all Christmassy, but it's also got this gray. And then her interior fabrics, this super fun.
That's a beautiful bag.
So it's, you know how much work scrappy bags
Yes.
are. That's her thing. She does all scrappy bags. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So anyway,
It is
that,
work.
that was my bag. Show me your socks.
Okay, we're knitting the 24 stripe Advent sock from Cozy Knitter. And it's 24 small stripes. Each ball, it comes like 2 separate skeins,
Yeah.
mini skeins. Each one of these has 3 repeats.
So did you read your thing?
Kind of.
Do you know how much yarn is on here?
Lots.
These are huge.
Why so much?
These are 65 grams each. So there's 220 meters. There's 440 meters total, 480 yards on here.
On one?
Together. 480 yards
a lot.
per. But yeah, she separated it for you because I was like, Oh my gosh, now I have to weigh it and
Yes.
separate it because I wanted to do 2 at a time. But yeah,
And let me tell you, I just went to the middle between color changes, and it is exact.
it totally is.
Yeah. So I'm up to, I'm knitting 3 stripes a day.
Oh, okay.
My socks, I think, will be done around the 20th. So I'm doing 3 a day, and this last 3 colors were yesterday's.
See, I was only doing 2 stripes a day, and now I'm 2 days behind. And I don't know why, but I added this dark purple at the beginning thinking, oh, I'm going to add a toe or a heel. And I'm not. That purple doesn't count.
Let me see yours. Yours is, it looks like 2 different colorways.
Why?
Look at mine.
Well, you just started from the other end. So if you start from one, yeah, it depends how you wound it, if you started from the middle or the end. But they have all the same 24 stripes. Maybe you and I haven't got to the same stripes yet.
So I just did these 3 stripes, blue, pink, and
Don't
gray.
count this purple.
So pink, blue, and gray.
So pink. So we're
opposites.
Yes, we're opposite.
I was thinking, look how different it is. No, we're opposite.
So here's the thing. We have knit stripe socks, self-striping sock. Like Mustache, her Kama Sutra color, I think is 20. But I love how Christina has marketed this as an Advent project.
Yes.
Now for Christmas.
Yes.
I mean, you could do this whatever you like, but I love that it's her Advent 24 stripe skein and that we're going to both have a pair of socks by Christmas. And I really hope she does this every year because I will buy it every year.
I agree. Oh, damn it. I forgot my damn yarn again for you.
Seriously, Jody, I need it. I'm low. I am low on yarn.
I bought Freckled Whimsy. Her peppermint mocha stripes.
We bought that last year. I bought you one.
Oh, shit.
I love it though.
You love
Maybe
it so
I'll need
much.
a hat or mittens.
What? Jesus.
We have good taste. We like it all like the same again. So anyway, I think Christina did amazing. This is her 80-20 base, what we love. I love the socks that I get from her yarn. And it's so fun to just sit down and knit a little bit every night. How long does it take? I feel like it's like
It takes me about 40 minutes to do 6 stripes.
Okay. Yeah.
About 2 inches of knitting
Yeah,
is
it's
about
less
40 minutes.
it's less than an hour of knitting for me every night.
Because I'm about an hour and 15 minutes to do my Advent knitting and crocheting together.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
You're being so disciplined. I don't know who you are. I know. Not opening the
I'm
Advent
a robot.
calendars. You totally are a robot. Look who's grown up. No, anyway, but aren't you having
It only
so much
took
fun with
47 years.
it? I've seen people just whip through and get their socks done, and I have no desire to do that with these.
Me neither.
I really just want to be,
Yeah.
my yarn is done, and it's Christmas time, and that was my Christmas project.
So I was thinking, okay, so 3 stripes for me are about an inch. They're about an inch here.
It's more than an inch.
So 3, and my foot needs to be 8 inches before the toe.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking, the heel. So I'm about the 16th.
You only knit yours to 8 inches?
Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I know you do. Mine's maybe about 8.5.
So your socks maybe are just, you're 8.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was
8.5.
going to say 8 inches is like, that's
I'm
what
about
I do.
8.5.
Okay.
So I was thinking about the 16-ish. If I'm on track, I'll be ready to finish off the toe and put in a heel.
Right.
I'm just going to knit the whole thing until I'm done.
I think Christina did a beautiful job. I love the idea that it's an Advent. And she gives you the cutest little message on the back and gives everyone a hashtag.
Yeah.
TCK Advent 2018, which is fun because you can go to Instagram and see
she's having a knit
everybody's-
along.
Oh, good.
You know what came with this?
What?
A Sucra miniature Christmas sugar cookie.
Oh my God.
So not every door has an extra, but I've gotten a little package of stitch markers so far.
You did?
And with the Sucra miniature, yeah.
See, that's the thing. You can buy several different advent calendars, and they'll all be done differently by different dyers, right?
I was
like some people
thrilled.
are just minis, some people are minis plus a full skein or
Yeah.
little surprises.
I was thrilled to have 2, to be honest.
Good.
Yeah, I
I'm
really
so
was.
glad. So that was my socks. Do I have any more socks? I do, but okay. So my other whip is sock machine, circular sock machine.
Should we talk about it?
Let's do that
So
because I can show stuff because it is my other whip.
We broke out the sock machine.
We did. We've had it sitting there since our birthday, since the end of July. And life has just been crazy, right? You've put out all those patterns and work and all that other stuff. But now, of course, we regret not getting to it sooner because it's so much fun.
Tracy has caught the sock machine knitting.
It's crazy.
Bug.
So it's Erlbacher Gear Heart. That's the website you can go to. Everybody's going to say, what machine did you buy? That's the machine. This is the how-to book.
It's a beautifully written manual.
Tons of pictures, patterns even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, should we talk about, somebody said, I thought you liked knitting socks. I do like knitting socks. I don't love knitting vanilla socks. So for me, this is going to be great.
Okay, so knitting socks by hand is very old-fashioned. It was back before anything was modernized.
Totally.
So I'm not going to sew my bags by hand.
Right.
But now we have a modern sewing machine. Now I can actually do it on a machine.
Right.
The same thing applies to socks.
I
don't know
agree.
why people have it in their mind that sock machine knitting is not sock machine. It's not sock knitting.
Right. So they actually give you a cute little history in this book, and the machines you buy from Erlbacher Gearhart, the original ones were Gearhart machines, and they made them in 1924, and they were part of the war effort. The people would crank socks, is what I heard.
For the soldiers.
1924 is after. That must be for. It doesn't sound right. I thought it was earlier than that. This is a reproduction of the 1924 version of but there were sock machines before that.
Right.
Because they were for the war effort, and they said to ladies, if you crank out X number of pairs for soldiers, you can keep the machine.
Yeah, for your family.
Yeah. So, I mean, people didn't knit socks because it was fun and relaxing and a hobby. People knit socks because they needed socks, and this is how you got socks, with real wool, and they knit socks. So these machines made, just like the Industrial Revolution, they made everybody's life easier.
Yes.
In that way, in that respect. So and it's actually not, you don't just flick a switch and off it goes. There's skill involved.
Absolutely.
You need to learn about tension and stitch size and all that other kind of stuff. It's not as easy as you think.
I feel like there's a bit of an art to the sock machine as well as knitting socks by hand.
Totally. And even if you have a sock, if somebody else has a sock machine and we both knit a pair of socks, they're going to come out differently because I probably like a different gauge than you do, just like different size needles. Yeah. But yes, we finally figured it out.
And it's amazing.
It is amazing. So,
oh my God. You got to show your...
Jody came over and we got it going.
Show your big thing.
And then she left. You show your big thing. And then she left and I was like, okay, we hadn't done a successful tube yet.
No.
But we were like, okay, I get it. I get how it works. Yeah. And now we're kind of on it. So this is what... Speaking of cozy knitter, this yarn I've wanted to knit forever.
Tracy, I have that sock half done. Why did I stop?
I've had this caked for a year. This was a gift from Christina when she came to the Ann Budd Knit for Fun retreat.
How gorgeous is that?
This is her Huga color. And now I'm going to have socks in no time. Nomadic Yarns.
Why is that so small?
This is smaller and tighter because it's BFL.
But was that a whole ball?
No, because it was really sticky.
Oh.
I should have just...
So you said forget that.
I should have done less weight and a bigger stitch. And then I was like, forget it. All I started doing was grabbing yarn that was caked up or in those gobstopper balls. So this is Scrumptious Pearl in her Espace Tricot color.
Tracy, your tension is awesome.
It's the machine.
No, but that's what but there's fiddling with it.
Little goopy thing here. Yeah, I'm super proud of this. I mean...
Oh my
super
God,
proud.
What color is that?
Okay, this is that one you bought me. This is called the Yarn Jar. And it's called Sunday Morning. I mean, look what happened. See, something weird went there. They're certainly not perfect, but I won't use that little section. Does this look familiar?
Oh my God, that's the one I just bought you.
This is the one you just bought. I bought you this last year.
Yes.
I know, we love it. We love it. This is Freckled Whimsy in her Peppermint Mocha. And this is 100 grams. This is the whole thing.
It's beautifully
from
sketched.
Here to here. Because Georgia thought maybe she could get shorties out of it with... And then this is our ugly sweater from the Wool Baron that we just got it. I actually did cake this one up.
Okay, so I was going to say, this is my Christmas Eve cast on.
Okay, so this is the full 50...
Thanks for fucking ruining it. It's not.
Bring me your yarn and we'll make a tube. This is 50 grams. The whole thing is 50.
But look at, she goes speckles.
So I know.
That is a beautiful yarn.
So it's called Ugly Sweater.
I'm throwing mine out now. No, I'm going to knit that Christmas Eve cast on.
But still, so doing this, you still, there's the way we're doing it, we don't know how to do heels and toes and stuff yet. There's still like 6 hours of knitting on each pair of socks for me. How about this baby?
Is that going to be that should be Jeff socks.
They're
No.
sparkle.
Oh yeah, okay.
And plus I love it. This is Nomadic
I do
Yarns
love that.
in her McGonagall colorway.
Is that mauve? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's
this is
beautiful.
completely awesome. I've had this forever. And then this is more Nomadic Yarns.
It's like
This is the Luna Lovegood colorway. And I just love it. So anyway, like
Tracy's
3
face.
hours, 3 or 4 hours on the sock machine.
No wonder you haven't touched your sweaters.
I've been doing a ton of knitting that way.
Did you take a picture of that? That's awesome.
It's pretty, right?
Yeah.
So rolled up like a donut. It's just been a decoration in my house.
Show us what you did.
So this was another one that I cranked. This is called Kiss the Girl. It's by Scrumptious Pearl. It's her BFL base, but I used a bigger stitch because I wanted socks for Georgia. Picked this one. So these ones are actually
Georgia, I like your socks.
And you know what? If she, like you said, give them to her for Christmas, pop them in her stocking or something. You know what? If she doesn't ask me about them, I will. But I had to get her to try them on, and she only likes shorty socks. So, I mean, feel them. They totally feel woolly.
And they're plump. They'll plump up. You haven't blocked them.
Nope, I haven't washed them or blocked them or anything like that. But
This is a 75-25, huh?
no, it's BFL.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's very woolly. This is really woolly feeling. So I'm hoping that it's hard wearing for her. But if not, we'll just crank another tube and make another pair.
You know what would be nice for you to figure out the toe, at least the toe.
Yeah.
Because then you could crank your tube to the toe.
Well, if you can do a toe, you can do a heel. It's the same thing.
Oh, yeah, right.
So yes, I would love to figure that out. But I mean, at the moment, I'm busy Christmas knitting. If we didn't have Christmas knitting happening,
Matches me. That's gorgeous
I
colorway.
would be trying to figure it out. But that's for another day.
This colorway is very pretty.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah. Oh my god, you are such
This is it.
a
This is
sock
the
whore.
end.
I can't even.
I'm a total sock whore. Our mom's like, who's gonna wear all these socks?
We are.
But now you can make someone a gift pair it's no big deal.
In an afternoon if you want.
Like you can crank some tubes and just leave them, and then when it's somebody's birthday coming up, finish off a pair.
Yeah. Okay, this yarn is crazy beautiful.
This is one of my all-time favorite colors of yarn. Ever in life. And it's called Antique Shop. And it's by Flock Fiber.
My feet are freezing down here.
Oh. Do you want some socks?
I have
tubes?
socks on.
It's on your foot. Jackson likes it cold down here. They're always fighting about the temperature. So anyway, I am a toe away from a sock for myself.
Tracy, it's gorgeous. Are you loving the fit?
And I tried it on, and this fits just like a sock that I knit myself.
But you did knit it yourself, just on a machine.
Right.
Damn it.
I did. And so this tension, I had more weight on this and a smaller stitch size to make a narrower tube for my foot because George's foot is wider.
You're a professional.
I feel like I could go on the road and teach this stuff now. No. And then I'm adding tea leaves.
Yeah, you are.
From Sweet
Oh my
Fiber.
God, look at that beautiful tonal yarn.
As my contrast. So that's it. And come on, stop it with this gray and copper.
Speaking of Antique Shop from Flock Fiber, I have bulky for a swatch for bags. It's
That's
so
gonna be
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Kim's fantastic.
Yeah, we love
really
Kim.
love her, and I love her yarn.
Oh,
So
she's
anyway,
pretty
that
cool.
was like my big whip.
Guess what we got to do Monday night? Marianne, my sock tube guru,
Queen, sock whisperer.
she came over and did a little show with us to show us a few tips. And,
Sock machine for dummies is what she did.
Yeah, she was great.
us.
So that was really nice. Too bad it was after work. Like I think everyone was sort of like tired. Like
Well, she said, well, next time I come. And I was like,
yes.
yay, I'm so happy she wants to come back. It means we're not as dumb as we thought.
That's so funny. Okay, so what I have left is boom. Remember?
What?
This is Flora's Quest. Were you able to find it
Yes,
anywhere?
she has an Etsy store.
You guys.
She has this is Tilly Trout's book, self-published.
Thank you so much for ordering my book. I hope. Oh my God.
I think her drawing style is so beautiful.
Look at her illustrations, you guys.
And then she wrote the book and she illustrated it.
Yeah. This is a beautiful story. You guys, I still love picture books. I still sometimes, like Robert Munch, if I see a new one, I'll buy it and I'll read it to my 12-year-old. But this is more than just a picture book, you guys. It's a story. The illustrations are just stunning to look at.
And
my God.
She's sitting on the tub there with her little bum. That's so cute.
Tilly in the nude. You know what I was surprised?
What?
That she has a cat in this book. I was surprised it wasn't one of her English Springers.
Yeah, she's got dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's so beautiful. It's one of those make you feel good.
Oh my gosh. To me, it is treasure.
Yeah. So thank you, Tilly, for sharing this copy with us.
I'll link it again.
Yeah.
She has an Etsy store. You guys can buy your own copies. I'm sure she'd be thrilled to ship you her beautiful books.
Oh my God. Her
I just want to sit down and read it, actually.
I'm going to leave it for you so you can do that.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I'll have to get some myself.
Yeah. And then I just have a little bit that I bought and then favorite things.
Okay, so we have favorite things. We have a little bit of party in our mailbox, but I also wanted to say that our December sock bash is underway.
Yes.
And it's Scrappy Socks. And that was chosen specifically because of advent calendars, and it's the end of the year. People might have leftovers, but also because Row One Yarn does their Carnival of Color Club, and it's perfect for scrappy projects, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, it couldn't be more perfect.
So all of the minis, when you order a Row One Carnival of Color Club, they come pre-wound. I think I've taken the ball bands off lots of these, but they do come like this.
Did you use some of those?
Yeah, I've used them some. So it comes with a little secret, like a surprise, and you don't know the dyer. It's a mystery club. I am in love with this project. And so Row One Yarn is so awesome. They do sponsor our podcast, and Laura will give you guys a coupon code, which is to everybody. So if you've never ordered from Row One Yarn, you can get 20% off your first month with the code HELLO20. And if you love minis or discovering new dyers or all those kinds of things, it is a great project.
Love it.
So,
okay.
There you go.
Speaking of Sock Bash, we have our winners.
We do.
Tracy did these signs so nice. So November's done and in the bank. I wonder how many people have done every month.
Well, I don't know, but in January we will find out. So in January, if you've put a pair in every month, there's a whole new prize thread, and we've been saving
the goods,
kind of bigger things. We've got those big Blue Mama backpacks and a set of needles.
You guys,
ChiaoGoo mini twist needle. Yeah. I mean, every prize is amazing, and we're so happy to get them. But we've saved some. There's some Paradise Island bags.
We've bulked it up.
Maybe Mrs. Brown's bags. We'll throw one in there.
Yes, it would.
Or a bucket tote. Maybe I'm going to come begging for a bucket tote.
I will donate to you.
Joe.
So our November winners, you guys. How exciting. So I'm going to say it's
Knitting Otaku.
Knitting Otaku, who is Lorena.
No, all 6 of those people won.
Oh, Yummy Girl, Hunter's Ma, Zed Monahan, and Cedar Lane Knits.
Come on, people, get going on those Ravelry names. Some of them are like Lucy K 12496
69. Okay, so you will be ear burned in the next couple of days. You are November winners.
Send us your address so we can send you a prize, and thank you to everybody that keeps sending us amazing things in the mail, which might bring us to show you the few things we did get this.
Let's do
the last couple of weeks.
Let's show some yarn.
Okay.
Let's sew some yarn.
Remember how I said I lost some yarn and I was ripping my house apart because I was like, I can't find this, and I feel I only put the prizes in one place. Where could it be?
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is what I would do.
This is so dumb. So literally that day that I'm ripping apart my house, we get a message on our Instagram stories that said, "Hey, I'm just getting ready to pop your yarn in the mail." Well, this is the yarn I was looking for. I thought it showed up already.
It was actually not here.
I need my brain adjusted. Anyway, this is gorgeous. This is from Taylor, who is Fiber for the People. And I want to say she's in Phoenix.
I don't know where she is.
She's in the desert somewhere. But she's got the Wool Needles Hands podcast, which is amazing. But she does really beautiful yarn.
She does do beautiful yarn.
She sent 2 sets of, like, I imagine they're shawl kits, kind of. Look at the pretty little stitch marker thing, too, she sent.
I know. Look at this peach.
That's
peach
so
made in
gorgeous.
heaven.
Stop it. It's so gorgeous.
Look at this skein, you guys.
That looks like the desert to me. The terracotta and the pinky Arizona sand.
I'm crazy about her watercolor cactus label.
Isn't that pretty? I'm sure she's in Phoenix, you guys.
She's a very, very pretty dyer. This is called...
And because I said I'm sure she's in Phoenix, she's probably not. But from the American Southwest.
I don't know what that name is. Carnival?
Carnival Barker. Boy, that's gorgeous.
You guys.
That is really beautiful.
Carnival Barker. This is Peachy Keen. And this one is English Toffee.
Well, it's so gorgeous.
But together.
Aren't those
geez,
amazing?
Louise, that's...
And here's another trio. And she said, you know, do whatever you want with it. I mean, it's so much fun to play with things like this. And this is her 100% superwash merino. It says single ply, but
They're not
this one's
single ply.
plied. So I'm not sure. Maybe it just has a different label. Anyway, it was just dyed in October. It's got a dye date on it. That's kind of cool. This is green ochre. What?
This is not... Mine is labeled single ply, but this is plied yarn.
Yeah, this one's plied. It looks like an 80-20 or whatever. Maybe it's a little bit different. It doesn't matter. This one, Seagrass Jody. Seriously.
I mean, come
What?
on. Can you imagine that skeined up? Oh my gosh. That green, that chartreuse we're crazy about.
And then this is Espresso Roast, which is really like a lavendery, gray, smoky lavender.
It really is.
But those 3 are totally buddies, and they go so well
how
together.
beautiful would that be together? This, look at that turquoise in there.
Anyway, she's amazing. She's
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Taylor, thank you for spoiling the podcast and for sending your yarn our
Okay,
way.
you want to pass it over here? I'll pack it back up.
I have not had the chance to see her yarn in person. So
Me
that's
neither.
really, really cool. Thank you for, you know, I love it. I love meeting new people through the podcast. So that's
too.
really, really fun.
Me too, me too.
And don't forget to check out her podcast, Wool Needles Hands. She edits. It's beautiful.
What?
No, hers is awesome. She's got lots of fun things. Okay. This also came the day of our last podcast. You were not going to believe this. It's a beautiful bag, and it also came with chocolate. What? Love it.
Let me see the chocolate. Can I open it?
Yes, you can. It's this one. Dark Love. Okay, this is the Prickly Owl Company.
Okay.
Such a cute
I'm
little
gathering
card.
she doesn't send chocolate in every order.
Yeah, if you order a bag, chances are you will not get a bag of chocolate. But look at the bag she sent. And look at the zipper pull.
So has she repurposed a sweater at the bottom?
No, it's like upholstery fabric.
No. It looks knitted. Yeah,
Can you
I
hear
know.
that? I'm just trying to see.
That's what that is.
Okay, it looks like cabled fabric. And then the front and the back are slightly different, but it's super sturdy canvas. I love the pop of color with the zipper. And it's a really decent size. Like that's a 3 skein.
Yep.
That's a shawl project bag right there, or baby knits or whatever. She's super awesome, but I remember her mom messaged and said, "My daughter makes amazing bags. Can I get her to send you one?" And I was like, oh, that's so cool that your mom is like
Your cheerleader.
your manager, your momager. I loved it. I loved hearing that
hear
mom
ya.
is excited.
We have a momager.
So this is, I love it. Her name is Treasure.
No.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. She's very grateful, and her mom's a fan. So I don't think she knows who we are, but I love her bags.
That's a special bag. And you were saying we were short of bags for giveaways. You like to add a bag.
Totally going, yeah, oh yeah, this is going to go in somebody's amazing prize. So thank you for thinking of us, and thank you for sending it. And I'm assuming
What are the chances I can
Mom.
take that?
0. So now that we've shown it, everybody's going to know.
Yeah, right.
But you guys, knit yourself a little hat and put it on your bag. It's just on a little lobster clip. See? So how cute is that? I loved it. It was so much fun. It's so much fun, right?
Beautiful bag.
Okay, one more just came yesterday, and it's
That's a
bags again.
really beautiful bag.
Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't the
Yes.
quality of the fabric amazing?
More
Okay, this
bags.
lady is crazy. She sent, look at this. I have no idea what these are because I did not open them. Holiday fun gifts
Can I open them?
to well, sure. To Jody from Audrey, to Tracy from Audrey.
Audrey didn't know I made it on the naughty
and
list.
look.
Can we open those?
Yes. Okay, so Audrey is
Oh, Audrey, I just love tea.
Oh, me too. Audrey's the knit sack, and her slogan is the perfect place for your balls. I feel like Audrey's our people.
I was just going to make a joke about the knitting sack.
No. So she said, now her bag,
Audrey!
I love her bag. It's got a nice depth to it. It's got these cute little handles, and it's also got a grommet. Like if you're one of those people that like a yarn guide, it's definitely different from what you see everywhere. She uses really beautiful zippers. And she sent 3 bags.
You've
What did she
spoiled
give?
us. Chocolate. Audrey, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
No kidding. So she's used a nice canvas on the bottom and some super pretty prints on top, and they all have handles.
Look what she's done too. She does the little cover of the zipper here.
does a
Audrey
beautiful
has a
job.
beautiful bag.
See, your eye is different than mine. When you're a bag sewer, you're like looking at different things. And
Well, that's an extra step. I'm lazy and don't do that, but that's a touch that is pretty special.
she is the knit sack. Handmade project and knitting bags to keep your balls of yarn clean. That is
Love
so
it.
cute.
Beautiful bags.
Her phone number's on here,
Audrey,
so maybe we should drunk dial her.
let's
Okay.
ask her if her refrigerator's running.
I got a text on my phone, and I don't know where people.
Show me your boobs.
No, but somebody that said that they loved our kit. So apparently my phone number is somewhere. I got a text from someone because it was like, no, they said thank you, something about a pattern. And I was like, oh, you're so welcome. Your phone, your name's not coming up on my phone. Who is this? I just thought it was a friend that I didn't have their new number or something. And it was,
You stalker.
I don't know. But anyway,
That's
it was
cute.
lovely to hear
Yeah.
that they love the pattern. So that's great. Let's dig into some salty caramels.
Perfect.
Made in Portland, Oregon.
So today, do you guys see what we're wearing?
Amazing pajamas.
We're giant fans of PJ Salvage pajamas, and we're giant fans of our local specialty pajama shop, Cloud9 Pajamas. They're sisters. I mean, they're family business, sisters. We have
Mom
so
and
much
Dad.
in common.
Well, their business, so Cloud9 Pajamas, oh my gosh, I would love to know how old they are now because it's been years since their store opened.
Oh, you don't want these.
They're super bad.
Yeah.
And so at first I was like, a boutique kind of pajama store? First, it's totally my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they do well. I was like, I really hope that they stay in business. 4 locations later, these ladies have expanded, and it's an amazing place to go get anything cozy. Their motto is comfort is a way of life. Mm-hmm. I totally love that.
They're now have their own line of robe, but they do robes, they do slippers, they do lounge wear, men's pajamas.
Plus size, moisture wicking, little kid stuff.
Oh my God, the cutest kids' pajamas, you guys.
They have now an online store, thank goodness, because we keep raving about them. They truly are one of our favorite things. Not a day goes by. My whole drawer is stuff that I've received from Cloud9, whether I'm treating myself or my birthday or Christmas or whatever, it is still my favorite thing to open at Christmas is a new pair of pajamas. So we want to share with you guys. Oh, you wanted to share some yarn with me.
That's okay, I'll throw it in somewhere else.
Okay. Because we love doing our favorite things.
Oh,
Oh my God, these caramels.
ridiculous.
You can taste the butter.
So, Cloud9 Pajamas, we have teamed up with Cloud9 Pajamas. They reached out to us and said, oh my God, we would love to offer a giveaway to one of your viewers and a coupon code to all of your viewers.
Do you know how this came to be? Somebody heard about Cloud9 from us. And then they went to their online store and wrote in the notes, I heard about you on the Grocery Girls. And they were like, oh, I wonder if they would like to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
We
Jeff
would,
Miller.
we would love to do a giveaway. So that's how that came to be. So let them know if you've heard from them about through us. But now we have a coupon code where...
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Drinks delivery.
Thank goodness, because, you know,
We just had a caramel.
I've got
We're a
chocolate,
little
I've got
thirsty.
caramel. Are you working on lunch up there? Because I am going to be getting hungry pretty quick. So now we have a coupon code.
Yeah. But we also have on top of the coupon code for every single one of you,
Yeah.
one viewer is going to get $100 gift certificate.
Now, if you're local, it can be an actual gift certificate at one of the stores. And if you win and you're far away, it's an online credit to their online store because
Yeah.
they ship everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this. I can hardly
So
stand
these are
it.
our new, we just went yesterday. We got new pajamas.
Uh-huh.
They gifted us a gift certificate each. Also, we would have bought them anyway. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I said to her, you don't have to spoil us. We're coming in to shop anyway.
Yeah. So we would like to share with you the coupon
Okay.
code.
So if you're looking to shop, you go to cloud9pajamas.com and you type in GGirls15. That'll save you 15% on your order up to December 18th. And if you order a certain amount in Canada or the US, there's free shipping. So,
And it's Canadian dollars, people.
well, the US people, it's like a no-brainer,
Right?
And then we're going to do our giveaway on Instagram. There's going to be a $100 store gift certificate to somebody
Yeah.
to treat themselves.
Yeah.
And that's going to be drawn next Thursday. So today is Thursday, December 7th.
Yeah.
Right? So Thursday, December 14th, we will draw a name and let Cloud9 know, and you can give us your email and we can get that all done. But we just want to say thank you to the ladies of Cloud9 because we were doing a favorite things episode anyway. This was on our list
Yeah.
of favorite things, and we just love that it ties in and that we get to treat one of you guys through them because we love them.
So they carry tons of brands, tons of really special brands. Tracy and I are really partial to PJ Salvage.
I do love it.
Tracy's got the two-piece flannel, and I've got the two-piece
Velour.
velour.
Like
you
cotton
guys,
velour or
my
something?
bottom is sweats, and it's got the bottom on around the ankle just like this. Like this is both PJ Salvage, just a couple of different styles. There was one other one I ordered from one of their other stores they're bringing in. You guys, it's this style, all Fair Isle.
And this is sheep in shawls and scarves.
Yeah,
It's so cute.
Yeah. Another one that they have, the bottoms are the exact same as this. But this is the top. It's a baseball style. You guys won't believe the softness of the cotton. I couldn't leave
It's like a
without...
bamboo flannel or
Yeah.
something. It's so soft.
And this is the top for the second option.
That's what sheep said. So cute.
Right? First, I just bought these, and these were on the counter behind because I couldn't decide. And just when she finished ringing in these and I paid, I said, I'll take those two.
Yeah.
Because I love them. So I have two, these are two sets, one with this top and one with this top.
And it's so funny because I texted my husband. I was shopping there at Cloud9, and I texted my husband a picture of these and said to him, FYI, Christmas list for me. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting those ones for Christmas. So we'll have 20 pajamas again.
Pretty sure, didn't you buy them and bring them home?
Well, he's like, just bring them home.
I'm pretty sure, fingers crossed.
Unless he takes them back or forgets about it somehow.
That's so funny.
I know. But I do love it. It's my favorite thing to get his new pajamas.
Yeah.
I don't really need anything
They're
else.
amazing.
Yarn
We
and
love
pajamas.
talking about them.
So thank you to the amazing ladies and their mom and dad of Cloud9.
This is a treat yourself moment. They're not inexpensive. It's a treat yourself.
I have pajamas that I bought there for years. They
Ever.
never fall apart.
No.
They never shrink. They're to the point where it's like, now I can't wear these.
The flannel doesn't pill. Like, it just gets beautiful.
Yeah. And these PJ Salvo ones, when you fold up the cuff, there's like a little saying. Mine is a skiing motif on this kind of pale aqua. And it says, après ski, we sleep. But they've got lots of these little fun things. It's my favorite brand, PJ Salvage, but I love their Scarlet Ellie line that is their own custom.
Yes.
That's their house line, their brand that they have developed. It's brand new for them this year. The pieces in that are amazing.
They have those robes, you guys, that are like the minky sort of fabric that are just so lush, like you're wearing a blanket.
Yeah.
They have their own line of those as well. They're special.
It's a great place for gifts.
Yeah.
There's men's pajamas,
Yes.
Saks underwear. Like,
There's nighties for grandma, or
there
for if you like a
is
nightie.
something for anybody
Yes.
there. So anyway, I think that's a great idea. So are we going to do giveaway or favorite things, or do you want to do your things you've bought?
Let's do things we bought, and then we
I
can
have
finish
one more
everything.
thing that I bought, and then
Okay,
yeah,
good.
go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, so I saw this on Instagram, and it was a complete impulse purchase.
Jody,
I got 3 skeins of the same,
that's
and this is Machete Shop.
I've heard and
Made
love
in
this.
Pennsylvania. It's hand-dyed yarn. Her name is Brittany. It's Machete Shop, and I couldn't leave these in my cart.
It's amazing.
This is the only yarn I've bought. I know December, I haven't been buying a ton of yarn.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's picking up, but you guys, it's like that my favorite aqua-y blue sort of base.
I hope it shows better later
With
because it's so beautiful.
purples and chartreuse and hot pink,
That's
plum. This is going to be a one color shawl.
it's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, beautiful. And that totally screams you, that color.
I still can't believe I bought that yarn again.
I can't believe it either.
And I'm mad at Helen.
Kate. Anyway, this is really, really fun. So she's Machete Shop everywhere on Instagram. She's got a sheep and a little rooster there. That's so cute.
cute is that?
Maybe she's got a
So
farm.
Helen Stewart has a new book coming out, you guys.
I know.
So let's talk about that. First of all, I'm mad at Helen.
okay.
Because she gifted us yarn, and I already bought it for a gift for Tracy for Christmas. Now I'm not going to give it to her because
Okay,
Helen
but how
already
lucky
did.
am I? I can make something bigger. I love that.
It's so stunning, Helen. Thank you. I love it. I'm just teasing. But Helen Stewart has published a book of the first Shawl Society, all 6 in a hardcover book.
Yeah, you're going to be able to get it on Amazon. And it's going to be, I can hardly wait to purchase a copy
Yes.
and see it in person. I think this is a huge deal. And I love it. I love a book. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful.
So we signed up as part of the people that were supposed to sort of look it over and
Yeah.
read if there's anything missing. I couldn't find a thing.
I thought it looked amazing already. Too.
So we've seen a preview of it, and it's stunning.
it is. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I'm so excited for her.
As everything that Helen does is,
Yeah.
I think, so beautiful. So I think that's her plan, is to continue publishing her collections.
Great.
And this was just the very first one.
There's a soft launch right now just for the people who helped her get this book off the ground, I think.
But there's no physical copies yet. She's like this close to it being available.
Right. So
to-
as soon
to
as we
launch.
know, you will know. It's on
Yeah.
Amazon. We got it today. I got the note today.
Oh, I didn't see. I have
Yes.
not looked at email
today.
yet today.
It's a soft launch. It's now on Amazon.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
for people who helped her get this book off the ground.
Okay.
It's very soon for everyone to buy.
Okay, great. What did I just have in my head? Oh, yes. And if you want to keep up with Helen, listen to the Curious Handmade podcast.
Yeah.
She's got, go to curioushandmade.com. I listen to Helen every single week. The weeks she takes off, I'm super irritated because I miss her. I always listen to her and what she's up to. So
Helen, can you give me a shout out on your podcast? I just gave you a shout out.
Oh, Joe D. Okay, we did have a question, and I was going to actually spring this on you.
Okay.
Judy from Idaho.
Is it about my burnt vagina?
No, I think we're over. Everybody's
It's all
over that.
good.
There was a lot of sympathy for that.
Thank you. Because a lot of people have done it. That's why I talk about just the
A
stuff
lot
that happened to me.
of people that were like, that happened to me
People
too.
aren't talking about burnt vaginas, but let me tell you, they're out there.
I thought, you know what? We almost made it without the word vagina in our podcast. Like, we almost made it.
Okay.
No way.
Give me your question.
No way. Okay, Judy from Idaho in the Ravelry thread said, how do you sew the faux fur pom-poms on your hats?
Hi, Jude. Okay.
And she wants to know DPN or magic loop when you knit your hats. And I feel like you're the
I'm only
expert?
ever magic loop.
or 16-inch circular to get going.
16-inch circular till I can't knit that with that anymore, and then I magic loop.
Mm-hmm.
How do
But
I
you
sew
know
the
how
pom?
sometimes they come with a string and then you're just supposed to tie them.
So, if this is the top of the hat, and this where the pink crosses, this is the very center where you've closed it. I usually like to go about 1/2 inch on either side with the string. Like, I don't put the string right through the middle because you want it to be a little more stable. Some people, so I put it on either side of the center of the hat. I'll turn the hat inside out. Some people at that point will use a button to help
so
secure
you thread
it
your yarn through the button.
and then you can tie a bow if you want it to be removable, I usually always just tie a knot and weave in my ends.
Well, that was her issue. She was like, well, then it's not...
right.
But you know what? If you want to wash your hat and you've really sewn on your pom-pom, you just have to know that just be careful washing your hat in the... it's not... You can't throw it in the machine. But hand washing is super easy still, even with the pom-pom on it.
But I have done that before where I'll thread it through, turn it around, and just tie a bow.
Yeah.
And that's a good idea if you're giving a gift for a hat and not sure if they're a pom-pom fan. That way it's easily removable.
It's totally true.
Yeah.
Not everybody's pro pom-pom. Not everybody grooms their pom-poms.
You should,
Not
but be
everybody
very
wants
careful.
a pom-pom. Be careful you don't burn your pom-pom. Oh, yes, I had one more thing to talk about.
Well, of course you do. You're part of it.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Sock knitters. There's something called Sock Vent coming up, and it starts December 12th. And it is 13 designers, 13 patterns, one a day. So every day there'll be a new designer, new sock, new discount. But it's for 13 days in a row. And I'm going to keep everybody informed on my Instagram stories, and I'll post. But they asked me if I wanted to be part of that. So I was like...
What?
I'm sorry.
That's
Do you
exciting.
know who you emailed?
Just
I'm
a
not
minute.
Sure. So yeah, before they could say, wait,
I'm
a
not
second.
Andrea Mowry.
Before they could say, forget it, I was like, sure, I'm in, no problem. So yeah, so one of those 13 days, I will have a sock up with a major discount.
Yeah.
This is a opportunity for people to not only support designers, but to really beef up their sock library in Ravelry.
I love that.
Isn't that great? Because lots of times designers have pattern sales, and I'm not planning on knitting them right away, but I buy them and then have them, you're getting them for a great bargain. So just keep tuned and Nicole of Woolfield Studio is the one that organized everything, and Helen is actually one of them. Helen's in there.
I'm still mad at Helen.
I'm going to forget people's names, but it's lots of names.
I think that's super exciting.
It's really, really fun.
Yeah.
So you need Hat Vent next year.
I could organize that.
Hat Vent. So this is all sock patterns for all you sock knitters, and I'm super excited that they asked, and I can't wait to
That's fun for
buy
you. I think
everybody's
that's exciting.
pattern. I'll be buying everybody's pattern.
So what about that other item that you sent to Kate this past week? Is that out?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have it down here?
I should have an FO because I knit a Christmas gift, and it has been sent away. And
that's why it's not here, of course.
You know how you think, like, it was like, Jody's like, I have something I'm mailing away. Did you want to add something? And I was like, yes, I do. But it was a very tight timeline.
It was just a few days.
So I was like, super bulky yarn. And what am I going to make? So I ended up making, this looks just like a sock.
That looks pink and purple in that picture, but that's not.
It is the worst color to photograph. That's a 22-inch super bulky stocking made out of Rasta.
You guys, this does not do it justice.
Really pretty. It really doesn't. I'm gonna have to knit another one. And Jody was like,
"Oh, there, show that one."
Jody was like, "You need to write that pattern."
You guys, it is garter bumps stocking. This is huge. This thing.
It is awesome. It really was beautiful. It turned out beautiful. You can use it as a real stocking. I imagine it more as a decoration, but it's an afterthought, super bulky, giant sock. And so I did write up the pattern, and I will be publishing it on Ravelry. It's got a little tiny bit of color work, like 1x1 color work on the toe and the heel. It's got a picot bind off.
Makes it a little ruffle.
It makes it quite textured. And then it's got the afterthought heel, and I made this giant tassel. So you still only needed one skein of 2 different colors of Rasta, or the equivalent of that. And it was 2 evenings. 2 3-hour sessions, and it was done.
It's gorgeous.
And I didn't wet block it. I just, again, steamed blocked it and kind of stretched it out and pinned it a little bit. So honestly, you guys, that's going to be up very, very soon, and it's going to be my gift to you. This is going to be a free pattern this year.
For December.
Free pattern for Christmas of 2018. And you're my test knitters. It's been tech edited, and I have knit it, but you guys can test knit it. So it's going to be my Christmas gift to you guys. So I'll get that up there. I forgot about that.
I have no gifts for you guys.
I forgot about that.
Okay, so That's exciting. Anything else?
Oh my God, we're just so out of it. I did buy one thing, and I really want to show you because it's. Remember how I talked about the Crafty Jackalope makes a blingy beanie? I ordered a kit.
From her?
This is from her. So it's 100% cashmere yarn. It's called Cash Worsted. I'm pretty sure it's 100%.
That,
What do I know?
Pretty color.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is 100% cashmere in a DK. In a DK.
Well, why is it called cash worsted?
I don't know. Worsted spun, maybe. So she gives you this sparkly.
God, that's
Now I've seen this yarn before and thought, who would use that? Or like I think of it as being like craft yarn, not knitting yarn. But you guys, when you hold these together, it makes. I can't wait to knit it. It's so pretty. And it was a kit. So you go to Crafty Jackalope. The hat is called Magpie Darling. It comes in tons of colors.
Let's see a picture of this hat.
It comes in tons of colors. And it's a very simple beanie.
Is it striped?
Nope.
Or is that her printer?
I think it's just her printer. Okay, maybe I should get a picture on my phone of her. Jody, I can't even tell you how awesome this hat is.
Because at first glance, when I see this yarn,
this yarn,
I think I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know what to do with it either. I've never in my life been tempted.
I'm thinking, ew.
Ew. Ew. It's itchy.
Okay, but how fun is this to be able to... I love when you mix fibers together like that and to make a totally different fabric. And who doesn't love a little bit of sparkle in their life?
She's genius for adding these two together because it really is 100% cashmere and then these sequins and it is a plain, simple beanie. If you saw this thing in the store, you would want to buy one for every single one of your girlfriends. And Amanda, why don't you have any of these pictures on your feed? She must somewhere. But anyway, she is fantastic. I don't see any close-up pictures of it.
Okay.
But it's Crafty Jackalope, so you probably want to go give her a follow. Jeez Louise. Follow Crafty Jackalope, Amanda Kafka, Vancouver designer. And she's got tons of fun patterns. So I can't wait to knit this.
That's fun.
Yeah. And it's going to be like a couple of evenings and you're done.
That has 430 yards.
This is enough for 2 hats.
Oh.
So if you've got a really beautiful, DK yarn that you have at home already, if black
I could add
yarn, I can't even tell you. I imagine this as mittens too, you guys. So
beautiful.
Cute.
You
Headband?
guys don't
Headband?
judge. Don't judge because on its own, for me, it's not my cup of tea.
I've seen this forever and never once been tempted to buy it. Not once. Amanda just has a new shawl out where she uses Cashluck Spark from Sweet Georgia and this held together.
God, that would be beautiful.
It's out of this world. So I wanted to show you this, but really what I want to show you is a finished hat because you're all going to be like...
Are you knitting that for someone in our family? Or just bought it?
Do I count?
Oh, yeah, for yourself. It's gorgeous.
She's got lots of colors, too, of it. She's got
Jeff, I'm ready for lunch!
That's right.
Okay, favorite things.
Oh, my gosh. Ding, dong. Okay, we should have
salted caramels. Favorite thing.
That's for sure. Favorite things?
A lot of my favorite things are Bath and Body.
And it's funny because last time I wrote myself a little list and I love that some of the things I picked are actually at Cloud9. So people can save 15% if they use the coupon code and get it shipped right to your house.
Yeah.
So go first. What's your first favorite thing besides dark chocolate?
Do you remember I talked about
salted caramels?
This Lise Wattier oil?
Yeah, but I've never seen
I
it.
never had it with me, so I wanted to give it its moment of joy.
Tell me about it.
This is Lise Wattier.
Is it face oil or perfume or what is it?
It's face oil. But you need just a little bit, you guys. And really...
Oh my God, it smells amazing.
47-year-old live in this climate.
Dry.
Needs it. You guys, it's the most beautiful sort of rose scented.
Jody, it smells so good.
But I talked about it before and I wanted to tell you guys again and show it because it's an amazing night face oil.
Is that when you put it on? Regenerating Serum, it's called. Actually, this is a Canadian brand. We get it here at Shoppers Drug Mart.
It's a big bottle.
I use her cream eyeshadow all the time. It's awesome.
Like okay, this bottle is $100. But let me tell you, I've had this for 8 months.
It's, yeah.
Like,
Well, you know what? The oils, though, were never inexpensive, but it's a necessity for
you
super
guys,
dry
it's
skin.
just gone.
Jody,
like
it's very nice.
It's beautiful face oil, and you can just add it to whatever nighttime routine you do.
Okay, so I have some knitting favorite things
I don't have knitting favorite
and
things.
some bath, like, lifestyle favorite things. Oh my god, this thing weighs a ton. Okay, so, well, if we're going
Here,
to
put
talk
your box up
oil, I just discovered something new this week. It's not a new product, it's just new to me. How do you pronounce that? L'Occitane, that store.
Yeah.
This is a cleanser. It's called a shower oil,
What?
but it's body wash and an oil together. So you put this on your poofy thing or your hands and you get it wet and it emulsifies into soapy stuff, but it leaves a layer of almond oil on your skin.
I need this.
Jody, it's amazing.
Where can you get it?
At the L'Occitane store. They're all in the malls, right? That French
I
store.
don't want to go to the mall.
You got to go to the mall.
Probably get it online.
You got to go to the mall. You got to go to the mall. Yeah, no, you can totally get it online.
Okay.
They've got a website. You can get it delivered to the house, but you can get it for free shipping.
I'm so dry.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I have dry skin, and then living here is a nightmare with the dryness.
Yeah. Okay, so when we were in Boulder, Colorado, seeing our girls, Christy and Nicole, we walked by a store, and it's called the Spinster Sisters Company.
I love this stuff.
They have a million different scents, and they have a million different scrubs and lotions and
Candles.
oils. And
I bought candles.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, what is that
Gardenia.
one? Sugar scrub?
This is Sugar Scrub,
never
and
bought that.
I'm just about I'm literally one thing away. But they have a website, and it's spinstersisterco.com, and they have the most amazing bath and body products. Gardenia is my very favorite.
So the store we went to was in Boulder.
Yeah.
I bought the rosemary mint body butter. I love it. It's super fresh, smelling.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, well, do we want to do nitty things?
You want to do anything?
People are like, what's your favorite sock needle?
Got it.
Favorite sock needle is, like, hands down the ChiaoGoo Mini Twist. They're interchangeable sock needles. They come with this cord that is like 1 millimeter. It's a coated metal cable, and it's
beautiful.
Just, by far, that's my favorite sock needle. So ChiaoGoo Mini Twist.
Your favorite shawl knitting needle?
But my ultimate favorite knitting needles, and I know they're pricey, you guys, but you asked. My favorite knitting needles are Signature Needle Arts.
They have sales.
They do have sales. And you don't have to buy them all at once. You can build as you go, or you maybe never ever want to do them. But I buy the ones that are called stilettos. They're super, super pointy. The metal is really slick and it slides really nicely.
Does it swivel?
No.
No.
But I love the cords. They're all
Yes.
interchangeable. You take out the needle part, and I would have to buy a 4.5 millimeter end cable in whatever length that I want.
Yeah.
All of these, like for the length of your cable, you have to get like 132 for your 4.5, 132 for, but you know what? I only have 32-inch needles for
Me
these.
too.
I don't have any other sizes,
I don't feel I need it.
and I don't feel
For
like
anything. Yeah.
I'm lacking anything. If you want them as a gift, they're a beautiful gift for someone that really doesn't need anything.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
You engraved a pair for me for Christmas. I use them all the time. It's on a shawl already. My favorite needles are these guys.
Okay, this, you guys, for anyone who loves a clay mask, Tracy, you're going to want to write this down.
Jody.
Sand and Sky. It's an Australian product, and it's a pink clay.
Where did you get this?
Online. You think you can only get it? Maybe.
Sephora?
No, not. Just they have their own website. It is the best detoxifying pink clay mask ever.
So for what kind of skin is this? For
All types of skin. It's made in Australia, and it's shipped from Australia. It's detox, invigorate, refine, and brighten. Let me tell
Okay,
you,
I love that.
your skin looks amazing after this.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
I
Sand-
love a face mask.
Sand and Sky pink What do they call you? Brilliant Skin Detoxify and Brighten Purifying Pink Clay Mask.
Okay, love it. Love it. Okay. I have another thing that this was on my list. This company is called Walton Wood Farm.
I had this and forgot it.
Yeah, this is, and these are for you.
No.
Yes, these ones are, not those.
You bought me these?
No, gave you, remember you wanted the sugar scrubs?
Yeah.
So this is the sugar scrub. This line is available, we found it at Cloud9.
Oh, pineapple is my favorite.
The scent is unbelievable. This one's called Birthday Girl. It's a sweet celebration. It's vanilla buttercream.
My favorite
What?
is Beach Babe, and it's a pineapple.
I love Beach Babe. I also love Me Time. It's called I'm Doing Me right now. Mojito Magic.
You do you.
You
I'll
do
me.
you. I'm doing me. Now, I think,
You guys
but
don't.
I'm not totally sure that this is a Canadian company. It is from Ontario.
This is all available
Smell
at Cloud9.
Mojito. It's like lime vanilla, and it's called Me Time. And this is the hand rescue, so it's a super thick. I have this sitting beside me all the time when I'm knitting.
Do you?
Yep, all the time. This one I have in my purse.
I just bought one of those.
Hand rescue in the tube.
Yeah.
That goes in my purse. But they have this. I shouldn't be buying for myself, but I was out Christmas shopping.
Those are good for stockings.
And I bought them. No, they're for me.
Oh.
Probably. This is their lip balm, lip emergency rescue kit.
I bought their pineapple yesterday. It's amazing.
So they've got Beach Babe, Me Time, Rebel Girl, and Week from Hell. All 4 of those scents are in this little box for $20.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
$5 for a lip balm.
Yeah.
You should pick one. Help yourself.
Thank you.
But yeah, I just thought they were great. So this line, everything in this
Thank
line.
you for this.
You're welcome. This Walton Wood Farm, I would recommend they've got a spray it's body lotion. It looks like shaving foam. But I prefer like the body butter stuff. But yeah, people love it.
And we're not just promoting these because these are neighborhood. Like, we're promoting these things for me and Tracy because we use them daily almost.
I'm not kidding you. This was my list before Cloud9.
Yes.
I mean,
And it's just
this
icing
smells
on.
like gingerbready smelling.
Oh, that smells so good. I ended up picking, Week from Hell.
Oh, what does that one smell like? Grapefruit vanilla?
It smells nice. Very soft.
You didn't want the pineapple?
I bought that yesterday.
Oh, okay, good. Ooh, it feels really good on.
And it's just icing on the cake that their neighborhood and their friends. Like,
And family.
Yeah.
Family business, which is,
Love it.
that's what we are. Of course we want
Yeah.
to support indies. What else do you have?
Okay, so I'm actually, Tracy and I for a long time have been giant fans of Fresh brand. And it's from Sephora. It's a little bit pricey.
It's a perfect gift
Yes.
product. Because it is beautiful.
Yeah, so I just brought one of these. This is one of their scents. It's called lychee. They also have grapefruit. They also have
The sugar.
the lemon.
Lemon
But
lychee.
these are just the most freshest sort of body sprays that you can use. But you know what they have this
They
year?
are pricey, but it is so beautiful.
I
Everything.
meant to bring one. They do a Christmas kit with 3 different face masks.
Got it. Well, like in another year, but
Yeah.
I use their masks.
You guys, Fresh products are amazing. They also have these glass jars of little square bath bombs. You have to smell the lemon in
I
that
stopped
scent.
buying myself those because they're super pricey, but I love giving them as gifts.
Because the packaging is so beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, you guys,
Okay,
it's
their
gorgeous.
seaweed mask is the one I use all the time, and I also have the rose mask that's theirs. Again, those are amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing that I love. What else is on my list? Oh, needle storage.
Yes.
Because I feel like needle storage is tough to find really, really good ones. This is by Luli.
my zings are in here.
Mine too. And there's still room for cables and stoppers and all that stuff, but it's so beautifully designed. It is sleek and slim, and you can fit it in any bag that you're traveling
There's light
with.
denim, and then you just take this and loop it right through. You guys would think it might come open. I've never had my loop come open.
And this other one I got fairly recently, like maybe this summer. This is like a tri-fold, and it's actually supposed to be just interchangeable needles, but I've stuck a whole bunch of like fixed circulars and
at
stuff in there
that.
too. This is by Pink Hazel.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love her fabric.
I love her fabric. Everything made by her is amazing. Her bags are, you need to follow her on Instagram and go to her newsletter and all that stuff because they go like hotcakes. She's incredibly successful. But she does these beautiful needle storage as well as her bags.
You know, I forgot to mention, Lutely does a beautiful, it's longer, a little bit higher, crochet needle set case. It's beautiful.
Everything these ladies make, you cannot go wrong.
Beautiful.
Whatever you happen to need. And the fabrics they use are always perfection.
Yeah.
Like, I love everything about both of their aesthetics. So those are two of my favorite things for sure.
Okay. Bath and Body Works. Everybody knows about it. Everyone's heard about it. I use these candles all the time, but my new...
I've never heard of this one. Let me smell, because I'm not usually a cherry. Oh, no, that's really
nice.
nice.
I'm not cherry either, but once I bought this and smelt it... this is Black Cherry Merlot, and I just brought my candle that's been on the counter. I bought everything you could in Black Cherry Merlot.
Jody, I would walk right by that. I don't want something that smells like wine or cherries. It's really nice.
You should... Wait when it's burning.
Oh my gosh, it smells really nice. It's not too heavy. It's
They're
not
little
too
room
sweet.
sprays they have. So this is my new. Don't pass it by. Give it a sniff.
I love Bath and Body Works candles, but I would never have smelt that one. I'm so glad you showed it.
I love it.
I love them too.
Yeah.
And I know every time you go there, it's like you get to the till, it's like, well, you have
$700.
6. You have 6. Buy one more and you get 6 more free. And it's like, oh, you leave there with 100 pounds of stuff on the way home.
Yeah.
Another one that I love and I've been burning recently is Wild in the Woods. This is also a candle. And this is Serena, who's on Vancouver Island. She's one of the first people we ever met through our podcast. And she's got this amazing online store where everything's like all natural and it's hand poured. And so I was in her shop a while ago. This is her rosemary by your garden gate and lavender. Rosemary by your garden gate and lavender.
Rosemary is one of my very most favorite herb scents.
It's super lavendery.
That's what I love about it.
Smell. It's so nice. And so I did buy another one. It's called I Smell Snow, and it's almost gone. I burnt it. Like, there's barely anything left.
I love the jars she used, the jam jars.
It's very homey and handmade and all natural. And she also does a liquid wool wash.
That's a beautiful package.
It smells amazing. And I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I hear from people that actually have used it that it's phenomenal. So this is the lavender and cedar wood, which are both really good scents for deterring moths and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So with your knitting.
Yeah.
And she also does poured soaps. This one's calendula and rose. And if you look, there's actual rose petals and stuff in there.
I love making craft stuff like this.
Right? One year, I remember for the kids, I made soap for the teachers and soap and almond roca.
What a great gift.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm a giant fan of Serena's. I did an online order, and I actually ordered a sock kit from her too. Look what she did.
She does yarn?
She does yarn. Well,
Good
she has.
Lord, what does this woman do?
And it's all natural. Well, she sent us yarn before.
Yes, I know.
But she made these. These are all natural wool socks.
What was her name before? Jeff!
Can it up there? I forget what her name was before, but Wild in the Woods, you're right, is her newer name.
Right now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway,
she's the first one we met at Knit City.
Yes.
Sort of. Yes, I remember.
And Zaya, her friend.
Yes, of course.
So anyway, this is Serena's shop, and I just thought, you know what? I want to try natural wool socks. I just want
Tracy, look how gorgeous those are going to be.
Well, she had kits, and I was like, oh my god, I would totally buy.
And she has hand-stamped bags.
And it comes with a little project bag.
I'm not sure I like her anymore.
So anyway, she's beyond talented.
Her
Maybe we
house
should
is
stop
probably
being her friend.
damn cute.
Well, and honestly, you guys, the lavender that she uses, she picks from by the ocean where she lives.
She probably fucking grows it. The rosemary, whatever.
I just can't.
The wax is from her bees.
That's right. She would love that. She would love that.
I'm just teasing.
Anyway,
they're beautiful.
She is Canadian and she's indie, and everything that I've ever purchased is so beautiful. So I thought I would share that because I really love them all.
Small businesses. I love Canadian gals.
Yeah.
She is a sweetheart.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And just even follow her on Instagram because her pictures are unbelievable. She lives an amazing
life. That yarn
life.
is so beautiful.
I know, and feel it. Like, yes, it feels natural, but I feel like I know. I gotta wash it. It is rustic. It's totally rustic. I'm not.
Did you tell but not me not
Look at
saying
your
anything?
face. Like, yes, what do you want me to do about it? Anyway,
I mean, it is natural
it was
rustic
twisted
wool.
really tight, but honestly, I imagine that even after washing it,
Yeah.
it's going to be woolly socks.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to make a pair, and look at the mini. How could I not? How could I not? So toes and heels are going to be pink.
That's adorable.
So there's a lot of people that want to avoid nylon and use all natural stuff, and that's somewhere where you can get it.
I like the direction she took.
Me too. And I think it's really important to
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Like it's a lifestyle
Yeah.
for her.
right.
I have one more thing. Okay, so this is not a small business. It's everywhere in the world. I am a giant fan of Starbucks thermal cups, and this is their cold ones. I get one like I think I must have 10 up on my
So
shelf.
why is this just cold? Couldn't it keep hot things too? No?
But it has a straw. Would you drink hot stuff out of a straw?
Probably not.
No. But this year, you guys, along with their plastic ones, they came out with rose gold,
That's so beautiful.
gold, and silver.
I love rose gold.
I bought 5 cups, all different ones, because you end up giving them for gifts,
You
right?
do. And they're a great gift.
So, but this rose gold one, they had ones with sequins this year too.
Oh, see, it's Christmas and blingy. I'm all about it.
They had sequins in the U.S. last year. Do you remember when we were in?
Yes.
And then, but I came home. I saw. I'm not going to pack this home.
Yes.
They never came to Canada.
I know. Some things don't.
Yeah. So they have sequins this year as well. But these
What's your favorite drink when you go to Starbucks?
a venti, decaf, 3-pump, vanilla latte.
What about even at Christmas? Do you do any of the flavored ones?
I do.
I used to love the gingerbread one.
Last 2 times I've ordered half sweet caramel brulee lattes.
Yeah.
They were good.
That's really good.
Gingerbread.
I always order everything half sweet, and anything that comes with whipped cream, I usually don't get. I mean, honestly, I'm a giant coffee fan. I still want to taste coffee, but I had a half sweet peppermint mocha with the whipped cream. It's dessert.
Yes.
Delicious.
I do love a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my norm. I really am an espresso, like a latte girl. But anyway, Starbucks, we love you.
I love a classic latte with some cinnamon on top, a little bit of
Me
sugar.
too. That's my all-time fave.
Love.
Okay, I have one more thing to share, and
I'm
I think
out.
that's it.
Peace
Looking-
out.
I actually have a little list. Of course I do. And this is my last thing. If you're looking for bags, go to Mrs. Brown's Bags.
There'll be one in the shop.
Or another local favorite that I love. And she will customize things, I think, for you if you ask.
Not, I think she does.
Studio Britta. We've shown her before, but I think maybe we have some new viewers and maybe you haven't seen them. But she's also a quilter and she does these scrappy, this is her, I don't know, sock sack or whatever she calls it. But you and I have gifted these before. I think that she's got quilt batting in them. They're just a little bit different. But her newest thing, and I don't think we showed ours. We did Instagram.
You're right. We took hers home and never showed
This
it.
was a gift from Anka from the Netherlands.
Anka.
I can't even Anka. So now she's doing totes, and they're pieced, and they're just the same idea. They're very like quilty like. She's got a pocket in the front.
I think she's calling them her sweater bags.
Yeah, it's like a sweater project bag or all those multi. She's actually got, on the handles, she's continued the fabric. And then on the inside, it's just the perfect tote. There's nothing going on in there.
Yeah.
Just put your stuff in it. So we love Britta. And it was so fun to find her a year and a half ago at the Edmonton Fiber, whatever it was called. But she loves to do this machine. What's that called?
Embroidering.
Okay.
Machine embroidering.
Okay.
Applique something.
I just think it's so cute, and ours say Grocery Girl on them. So
Mine was all in blues and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I just love it, and I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing to gift yourself, gift a friend.
Yeah, I agree.
And of course, it's going to last forever. It's so well made. But that's my favorite stuff.
I love talking my favorite things.
Me too. I love sharing them as we go, but at Christmas time, people are always looking for something. So all of these things that are Canadian, our
And they
Canadian
were kind of
friends.
pampered your gals. Pamper yourself.
Totally.
Right? Which
Oh,
is
if you're going to buy one of these, buy another for yourself. Like, buy
Yeah.
one for your friend and buy one for yourself. This actually comes in a bag refill. So you keep this, and then they've got like a lower packaging option where it's just like those nozzle bags. It's kind of
Can you
plasticky.
use this just as oil and not wash it off?
I don't think so, but you
Okay.
can use it for shave your legs.
Yeah. I'm not kidding you when I say my psoriasis and eczema. I mean, I need oil.
Yeah. And this is not almond scented oil. The lady was very adamant about it's French almond oil.
Yeah.
There's no parabens, apparently it's a very clean line, and I've never really gotten to know much about this brand.
I'm not overly familiar with it either.
I know that I love the hand cream. I've had the hand cream before, but apparently it's very good for your skin, like no parabens and whatever all that bad stuff is.
Well, it wouldn't be shitty. Here's our oil that's really bad for your skin.
It's expensive and it does nothing for you. No, I'm pretty sure it should be good. Anyway, I used it this morning and I don't feel like I need body lotion because honestly, who's got time for that stuff?
I know.
Who's got time?
That's why, you guys, this sugar scrub, it's sugar and oil.
Yeah.
Like it's right. So once you wash yourself with this,
And
you're
that doesn't
moisturized.
irritate your eczema at all?
No.
Or psoriasis?
No.
Well, that's awesome. I really loved that Spinster
It's
Sisters.
sugar, it's olive oil, sweet almond oil, vitamin E, and fragrance.
Oh,
like
so-
how good for your skin.
Yeah.
All natural.
I got lavender body butter from them and rosemary mint, and I love them both.
I'm so sad. I'm at the end of this. I'll have to order some more.
Yes. Or we should just go to Boulder.
Yeah, let's go see our girls.
That's an expensive thing
Yeah.
of. I can't even handle. My
Okay,
hair. I
so
don't know what's going
guys,
on.
2 weeks from now, we're going to come bring you a little Merry Christmas.
What are we gonna do? Are we doing a live thing?
I think we're going to try a live
This looks amazing.
because it's fun. It's right before Christmas.
So yeah, we're hoping as long as the internet is cooperating,
We might have to be upstairs. I don't know if your signal is better up there.
I don't know. I have two modems and they're both down here.
Oh, then
we'll go on the 5G or whatever, and that should be better. But maybe we'll bake cookies and we'll just sit here and we'll answer
You
your
had
questions.
ginger cookie recipe on there. Were you going to share that?
Ginger cookie recipe is up on our Ravelry group again. I made it sticky so it stays up right now for this time of year so that people are maybe new to the group and they don't know. That is our all-time favorite cookie recipe, and we shared that 2 years ago. People are still making it.
You know who else came out with a new pattern? Hohi.
I meant
Spectre.
to bring it. I have. Oh, okay, let me show.
She came out with her new Spectre. It's a fade.
I've
Faded
still never
pullover
faded
sweater.
anything.
It's she has this gorgeous yoke. It's not color work, it's textured yoke. You guys.
Okay, well, you know how much we love Hohi's work. This piece, though,
It doesn't stay big.
this piece is so interesting to me
I was gonna say it's on my iPad.
because she's got some textured stitches up there, and it looks like not slip stitches, but like it's like reverse stockinette with like ribs of just
Yes.
single knits. But she has you knit it, so you're knitting most things, and that single stitch is just a purl.
Yeah.
So you're still knitting mostly everything. Oh my gosh, now what's going on? You're still knitting almost everything. Oh. Anyway, I would love to knit one of these.
And her colors are always so beautiful. And she's faded the sleeve to match the body.
Look at that Madeline Tosh.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I think I would, if I knit this, I would maybe even just change a needle size at the bottom and make it a little A-line. Like I may not want just the ribbing like a crew neck, and you don't have to add stitches. You don't have to do anything. If you just go up a needle size, you automatically get a little bit more room.
It's funny you say that because I went down to a 5mm on my cuff and my collar.
Yeah.
I stayed with a 6mm for my bottom ribbing. I didn't want to have
You
any
didn't
pull
wanna-
in.
Yeah, so
I
smart.
wanted to keep it straight, and I did. It stayed very straight.
So I'm in love with everything Hohi has done on this sweater.
You guys, it's very
I
pretty.
just feel like for my body type, it will flatter me more if it's more of like an A-line or even
And that's
straight.
super
but
easy to
boxier.
adapt.
Yeah, super easy. So anyway, I've still really never faded anything.
I haven't either. I
the
want to get on the fade
colors-
train. I think, did the fade train leave?
You know what? We're so late that we'll bring it back.
Okay, we're bringing back the fade.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, that Hohi. And she's also in the new Pom Pom magazine with a beautiful sweater that's got these teeny tiny tassels. And I bought the magazine. I have
How
it upstairs.
cute is
I'll have
that?
to show it next time.
Pom Pom would be a favorite thing too.
Pom Pom magazine would totally be a favorite thing. I have to say I don't knit a ton out of it, but I love it and purchase it all the time. And I will knit out of it. I
It's
love
like those
having.
monthly magazines you get and
I
just read.
love having, and I think it's such a great value, all these patterns that you get. And they do give you an e-copy.
That's
There's
huge.
a Ravelry download code, so you can put those copies in your Ravelry library, which I really love, I have to say.
I don't think we'll ever get down to much more than an hour 45, 2 hours.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
That
We
seems
talk
to
a
be
lot.
standard.
Anyway, don't feel like you have to watch it all at once, people.
There is 2 of us giving all of our wisdom.
Totally. Wisdom. Oh my gosh. Kate, what's on your agenda now? Are you going home to change out of your pajamas or no? I don't think I'm going to.
Tracy, I have dentist appointment. I have to take my damn kid.
Damn.
I know. But I get to knit and sit, or just sit and knit well.
Yeah. I'm going to start that project you were asking me about because now I'm done. I'm not going to work on my own personal whips anymore. I have some gift
Well, I
knitting to
finished
do.
my sweater yesterday. So now I get to cast on some more stuff.
Do you have anything waiting? No, you've got you could start a new sweater if you really wanted to.
I have those small little things I want to have knit for Christmas, and then I'm going to cast on my next sweater. Remember with that yarn you gifted me for Christmas?
Yes.
For my birthday.
Oh, Jody, that's going to be so
Yeah,
nice.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
And
I
that's
hope
it.
you guys are having not too much stress. Don't worry about it. If you run out of time, give your gift with the needles on and just tell them they'll get it when they get it.
Yeah.
Don't freak out about it. Right? I'm going to.
No, mine will be but my big stuff is done.
Yeah.
These caramels.
I've changed my mind on something, so I'm going to knit. I've got 2 big projects that I really want to get done.
You're
I know,
insane.
I
You do
know.
this every year.
I know.
And it stresses you out. You're knitting to the
I'm
24th.
okay. I know. But I have to do, I might adopt I'm only going to knit for people that ask me to knit.
Hopefully
I
no
wonder
one
if
does.
that's more than what I'm doing now.
Yeah, that might be you might come back and bite you in the butt.
Oh, well, whatever. I do love that philosophy, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that people that don't want it, don't ask. Mm-hmm. Then you don't end up knitting them hats and giving away gorgeous yarn if they don't want it.
Okay, these caramels are now a favorite thing.
They're amazing.
Oh my god.
You can taste so much better. Okay, well, we should let you guys go.
See you in 2 weeks.
Knit lots.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
See you in 2 weeks for some questions and some live.
Bye.
Happy knitting.